Good morning, fourth graders. Today we're doing lesson 2.5 and lesson 2.6. Both of these lessons are about using something called landmarks of data and about finding the median of data. Let's get started with a little bit of mental math. On your own right now, you're going to think through what is 10 plus 10, 12 plus 10, 15 plus 10. Right, 10 and 10 is 20, 12 plus 10 is 32, 15 plus 10 is 25. One thing you can do is to add the place values. So for example, 15 plus 10, if we add the ones, 5 and 0 is 5. If we add the tens places then, the 1 plus 1 it's 2, and that's how we get the 25. Let's try that with some level 2. Add these and find the sum. I'm going to say the problem, you say the sum. 30 plus 13 equals 40 plus 56 equals 24 plus 61 equals. For today's lesson, we mentioned how we're using landmarks of data. You need to know what the maximum is. Notice how maximum is written really large. It's the biggest number. It's the number that has the most, or that's the biggest of everything. The minimum is the smallest number. So when we think minimum, we think what of all the numbers is the smallest one listed. And finally, you get the range by doing the maximum minus the minimum. The mode starts with MO. It means the most. What number appears the most often? And the median is the middle number. This whole chart is found right on the side bulletin board. You're welcome to use it at any time. Open your book to page 38. On this page, you're going to be using a ½ box of raisins. You're going to complete each step when the teacher tells you. Stop after you complete each step. Letter A says, don't open your box yet. Guess about how many raisins are in the box. Write down your answer. This time when you open the box, you're going to count the number of raisins on the top layer, then estimate the total number of raisins in the box. Remember, a guess is just kind of randomly guessing when you don't have any previous knowledge, whereas an estimate is using some information you already have and extending it. Go ahead and open the box and do problem B. Now you're going to do problem C. Count the raisins in the box and write down how many there are. As a class at this point, we're going to gather the information and put it all on our tally chart. When we're done, we're going to find the maximum, minimum, range, and the mode together, and then the median, and finally the mean. Let's take a quick little brain break by doing our 7 songs that go from 7 to 70. Who would like to lead our song? Today during the lesson you have 2 math boxes to complete, 2.5 and 2.6. You're going to have one more chart of information that you're going to be filling in. It's class data and family size. Your teachers will need to lead a discussion on this, and we'll do this after about 15 or 20 minutes of work time in order to help the class create a line plot of the data. This whole line plot is about people in your family. On your own then, you'll be finding the maximum, minimum, range, and mode, and the median. Turn now to your learning journey sheet. Mark down today's date, 10-8. Notice our learning targets are on the side. Today, you already did Math Journal page 38, counting raisins, so fill in the bubble. You'll then do Addition Topic, the extended facts version. Then go to Math Box 2.5. Then you do Math Journal 40. Remember, your teacher will lead this one, and they might pause you when you are working on this work, or if you already finish this work and your teacher hasn't gotten to the Math Journal 40 yet, you can go on to MathBox 2.6. Activity B and Activity C are MathMasters, so there are no Chromebooks being used today. Here is a sample class data on family size. On number 1, write the number of people in your family. Then copy down the class data that we have already gathered. There should be 25 X's total. On your own, you will do the maximum, minimum, range, and mode, and the median.